There's a new development in the battle over abortion in our state. The state attorney general's office is asking a federal judge not to reinstate a ban on the procedure after 20 weeks of pregnancy. The judge says the ban might now be legal after the Supreme Court struck down Roe v. Wade. WFMY News 2's Grace Holland dug into the court documents and got insight from an attorney.
State Attorney General Josh Stein is recusing himself from this case, so other attorneys in his office are taking the lead on this suit. Plaintiffs and defendants argue if the 20-week ban was lifted, it would risk public confusion about the legality and availability of abortions in our state. Both sides want to leave the case alone, but attorneys for Senate Leader Phil Berger and House Speaker Tim Moore want the court to take another look. They say they have a legitimate interest in protecting unborn children from abortion. I asked legal expert Sayani Mukumbe whether claims from Berger and Moore carry much weight.
Generally speaking, like judges, like if both parties are fine with letting a case, go, judges are fine with that. But see, this one is a little bit different. Obviously, not a little bit, a lot different. Obviously, this involves an entire, overruling of Supreme Court precedents.
The 1973 law banned nearly all abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy, with exceptions for saving the mother's life or medical emergencies. That law was not enforced after the Roe v. Wade decision because it was unconstitutional, and a 2019 court ruling in this case upheld that. Berger and Moore's attorneys argue that changed after Roe was struck down in June. They say the ban is now legal. Mukumbe says it's hard to know how the judge will rule.
And judges likely are trying to make the best of the situation to make sure that the Constitution and the laws are followed. But there's not a lot of guidance.
Mukumbe says it could take up to 30 days to get an answer in a case like this. Abortion rights activists and doctors named in this case are asking the judge for at least 24 hours warning if the ban is put back in place.